Today we're going to be having a look at the LG G5, and I'm just going to give you a quick overview, also let you know how weird it looks without the bottom bit on. Here's the slide-in battery. Of course you can put extra accessories in there. The battery also comes out the bottom if you wish, but put that in there, connects to the bottom there and clicks into place. The LG G5 is, this particular one is from O2. This is the O2 variant of the LG G5. You power it on with a button at the back. LG users will be familiar with the rear mounted button. In the box here you have a set of headphones which are rather nice, and they are in this box here. I'll just show you those. Nice set of headphones. There's the LG music in the background. We've also got the connecting cable for the charger, and we've got the good old British electrical charger connection. So there we go, that arrives flat like this, and then it pops out like that, connects into the wall, presents USB on the side there. That's a charging port and all the stuff that you get in the box. You also get a quick start guide if you need it. The phone also arrives with this plastic protective stuff on the top. But if you want to protect it even more, and here we are with the sort of welcome stuff. I'm going to turn the light on because we need a little bit more light here. You're going to need a case. Now, mobilefun.co.uk, I have to mention them because they've sent us all this stuff, have sent us a range of cases to have a look at. Now, the first one is going to be this here. It's a rather swish looking case. I'll just put that to one side. The light balance is going to go all over the place. This is the Elixir leather style, so it's not full leather, but it's the brown LG G5 wallet stand case. So I'm going to, by the way, it arrives in a packet like this, which looks like some sort of space food packet. It slides out the top there, and it's quite a nice looking packet, I must admit. It's a simple, understated packet. You've got an opening there, so you can put your cards in, or any cash if you wish. You put your you know, so even if you haven't got NFC set up on Android Pay, let's say you can put your little tap to pay card in and just do that when you're going through the tube or whatever. We've got a nice soft inner connecting case here that's got the holes cut out for the volume to go up and down. We've got also the holes cut out here for the fingerprint slash power button and the camera assembly there. So you put it in, it clicks into place very easily, I must admit. So you can see there that the volume controls are accessible, that the 3.5mm audio port is accessible on the top, and also that the volume here and the charger is still accessible on the bottom. And there's no controls on the right, so that's fine. We can also close up, and it stays fairly flat. You can see there's a bit of springiness in there, but after it's been in my pocket for a while, I'm sure that'll stay fairly flat. We can also hear calls through there, even with the flap closed, and that's a look at the back, which is rather nice, lines up very well, I must admit. There's a fold down here because this also converts into a stand, and you can see there when you're on a train home, you can put in your additional battery, let's say your LG G5 battery from fresh. You can watch a movie on the way home from work, which is really good. Sits up quite nicely, just about the right angle. You can adjust it forwards and backwards as you wish, and that will hold in place thanks to the leather style bottom edge. So that's the Elixir leather style LG G5 wallet stand in brown, and that particular one is £12.99. Very nice. Right, that's all very well, and you might like the look of the LG G5, and you might want to keep that particular look and style on display as much as possible. So here's the official, this is the official LG G5 Crystal Guard case. This is £14.99, and it's from Mobile Fun as well. And it pops out there. It's very minimalistic. It's quite flexible, as you can see here. It's a soft plastic, polished plastic outer there, and it's as you can see there, see-through, which is quite nice. A bit more rugged on the inside. It's got the holes perfectly cut out for the headphone jack and for the volume control and the power and the camera. So we're just going to put that onto the phone while it's in the middle of its setup. I don't want to use any backup, thank you. Let's just do that. See, I have to do several things at once while I'm doing these reviews, so I'm just setting up the phone. Skip. Right, so pop it in. Pops in very easily indeed, and you can see here that it looks pretty much the same as before. You've got the LG Electronics logo on the bottom. This is very see-through, so you can still see the G5 logo there, and you can still see the camera, obviously through the cutout here. And it's very minimalistic, as I said before. This is a nice design, I must admit. It's a very thin case, and it's very cleanly put together. Official LG G5 case. I must admit, I do like this one. And I'm not a big fan of cases. I don't like cases a great deal, and I'm always the one carrying around a scratch phone because I'd rather just have I'd rather just see the phone. So this is good. If you want to see the actual handset, you can see here the cutout for the headphone socket. Sorry if it's not focusing on that, but you should be able to see it a bit better now. And you can see the cutout for the volume. Very well done. Of course, you'd expect that because this is the official case. So that's the LG G5 Crystal Guard case. This is the Titan Black version. Okay, we just had a look at the Elixir sort of leather style wallet stand case. That was a brown one. Now I've got another Elixir case here. This one again comes in a very space age type packet, almost like a sandwich bag, but definitely looks a lot better. And now this one is a lot more rubberized and flexible than the official LG G5 Crystal Guard. You can see this is rather floppy. You see how floppy that is? I'm not going to say what it feels like, but it's very floppy. A rubberized sort of design on here, and this is the Elixir Ultra Thin LG G5 case, and this is only £5.99. Now, what do you get for your £5.99? Well, it's a little harder to put on. You've sort of got to wrap it around the edges yourself, put it on like that, and yeah, you can feel it's on. It needs a little bit of encouragement to get in the position that you want it to be in, but there you go. That is the case that's on now. Again, this one's completely see-through. It's got the Elixir logo on the bottom. This isn't as dark as the LG G5, the official Titan state, and case, and it's not as rugged as either. This one's a lot more flexible. Very nicely done though, I must admit. All the cuts and grooves are in pretty much the right place. That fingerprint sensor's a little bit off at the minute. I probably need to just push it up a little bit. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's probably a little bit floppy around the edges here. You see it's kind of flops away, which the official LG G5 one didn't, so you might end up with dust in this little flap here. But overall it's protecting your phone, and to be honest, it doesn't look a great deal different, does it, to how it looked before. You've still got the little release catch for some obscure reason for the battery, which you can't actually release because this is holding it on, but it's still cut into the case there anyway. We've got the audio, the charging port. It's the USB-C, by the way. And that is the Elixir Ultra Thin LG G5 case. It's 100% clear. Look at that, always on screen, by the way. Very nice. And this is £5.99, again from mobilefun.co.uk. Right, this one is the Caseology Skyfall. Yes, I've got email. This is a Skyfology. I'm going to leave that in because sometimes I say it wrong. Caseology Skyfall series LG G5 case, gold/clear. This one's the most expensive one we have here on test. This is £17.99. It says on the back here that it offers ultimate protection and is designed to provide precise and holistic protection. Again, I can't talk today. I've got to stop drinking when I do these videos. A holistic protection with ergonomics in mind. It's safely slim, whatever the heck that means, and it's posh and playful, whatever that means. Okay, so we're going to get that out there. It's, again, slightly rubberized case, a bit like the Elixir ultra thin one that we saw a minute ago, but there's a certain amount of metal edging around there, so it's a bit like this, which is the Elixir ultra thin 100% clear £5.99 case, but with metal sort of reinforcements here. And we also don't have a cutout for the volume buttons. We actually have buttons that push through, so it's slightly different in that respect. What else have we got here? So we've got the cutouts, and we have the Caseology logo at the bottom. You can see these metal sections around the edge here, which are reinforcing the case. I don't think they come. Oh, they do. So that comes off like that. That's sort of the reinforcement, almost like a scaffolding. It's not full metal. Again, this is flexible on there. So I'm guessing I'm going to put this on first. And my battery is low and everything, so let's got 15%, that's low. Put that on first. That goes on very easily indeed, goes into place, and then I'm going to put this metal-ish, I don't think it is metal, I'm going to put this reinforcement strip on there, and that makes it look rather nice, I must admit. It's gives it a professional, sort of nice, higher end feel to the finish of the phone, this strip around the edge. All the holes and the cutouts are perfectly aligned, I must admit, and we have no problem with that. It looks very nice indeed. The left hand side has a volume, which maps through very well, and we have the 3.5mm audio port there and the sensors, and we also have the power and the microphone. Very well cut out, precise, very precise on that one. I do like the look of that one, I must admit. It does add a little element of bulk around the edge of the phone, as you can see here. It's definitely noticeable. Sort of depends on whether you wish to go ahead with that. I mean, it is a nice looking case, but there's a certain amount of bulk on that. That's £14.99, and that's the Caseology Skyfall series case in gold and clear. And you can see this gold strip here, and it's clear there, and the Caseology logo. You can still see everything that's going on your phone. That's nice. Now, last but not least, and I believe it's the last one unless I've dropped one, this is the VRS Design High Pro Shield Series LG G5 case in shine gold. And I completely fibbed when I mentioned that the LG G5 Skyfall case was the most expensive. This one's £1 more expensive. This is £18.99, again from the boys at Mobile Fun. Not a great deal of information on the back. It's in English. It just says airspace cushion, dual layer construction, inner shock absorbing structure. So obviously this is going to hopefully protect you if you drop the thing, and the sellotape has already defeated me, so I'll just put this on pause while I get a knife. Right, so we can get into it now. Okay. Yeah, it says here, put your serial number into the website to verify the originality of the product. So this is definitely a high-end product, and I must admit that rear, that's very nice. Again, we've got this metal sort of edging around here, which we saw on the previous Caseology case. I must admit that is very nice. It's hard to describe really. It's almost like rubber and plastic, and you can feel there the contour. It's got a paper inner, which I'm going to try and get out of there. Very soft inside. Again, we've got this sort of reinforced strip here. This is a sort of rubber flexible rear panel. I'm going to put that onto the phone, onto the LG G5. By the way, LG, if you're watching this and you're marvelling at my rather slapdash video, we did ask you about 5 times whether we could borrow the LG G5 in March and April and May, and you wouldn't loan us one. So this one, I must admit, is from the boys at O2, as you'll see here, O2 UK. So I would heartily recommend O2 or GIFGAF, because GIFGAF is partly owned by O2, because they were the only people to loan us this LG G5, so that we can show you the lovely covers, and we'll have a full review of the LG G5 shortly. So I've put the outer edging on there, and we've got a VRS Design Lab on the side. We have a very sort of easy to find 3.5mm audio plug there. Sorry about the focus, but that happens. These these volume controls map through to the volume controls on the phone inside. They feel very nice, and because of the black matches the black border of the phone very well. So although it does add a certain amount of bulk to the sides of the phone, it doesn't feel like that, because we've got this black matching the black border, and it comes in onto the phone to the very edge of the screen very well. Looks very nice. Reveals the bottom of this, the sort of battery section. Again, all these cases, by the way, are fine if you have the standard LG battery slotted in. If you have anything else, such as the camera attachments, etc., the other modules that come with the LG G5, these cases are going to struggle somewhat. The back of the phone, very nice, cut out perfectly. Liking this. Now, which one should we give? You know, I can't cut it. I am going to say that this one, which is a VRS Design High Pro Shield LG G5 case, that's £18.99. That one at the top end would be my favourite. This, which is the wallet stand case from Elixir, is also very nice if you want a very sort of professional office style case, which also doubles as a stand. Very good. I'm also a big fan of the Crystal Guard case from LG themselves, the official one. But also, quite surprising, is this Elixir ultra thin £5.99 case. It is a bit floppy, bit rubberized, but you get what you pay for. For £5.99, it's going to protect your phone, but you might get a bit of stuff down the side, as I mentioned. So I would say, at the lower end, the official LG G5 Crystal Guard case is my favourite. At the higher end, I would say this particular one here, this VRS Design High Pro Shield in Shine Gold is perhaps my favourite as well. But I hope you've enjoyed my rather sort of slapdash, I can't think of another word, guide through these cases. They are all from mobilefun.co.uk. I've got to mention them because they gave us the cases to look at, so I'm just showing you them here. LG G5, by the way, I have had the LG G3, I've had the LG G4, LG G5, fantastic. Can't wait for the LG G6 so that I can sing that song where they say, like a G6, like a G6. Fantastic, thanks for watching. I know it's been a 20-minute long video with perhaps 5 minutes of information, but you've been watching me, and this is coolsmartphone.com.